Hey super friends, thanks again for joining us for Superhero Storytime. Today, we're going to be reading about Spider-Woman. I'm really excited. Let's get started. Jessica Drew's parents were on to something big. Both her mother and father were doctors, and both specialized in the study of spiders. They knew spiders and their relatives had lived longer than most creatures on Earth. They knew that spiders were powerful, quick, and sometimes dangerous. They knew that if they could somehow capture a spider's power and give it to someone, that person might live a very long, healthy life. They also knew that their research was so specialized and sensitive that they needed to locate their lab in a very secret place. They chose the hills and valleys of a place called Wundagore. But for all the things the doctors knew, there was one terrible thing of which they were unaware. Their lab was built upon natural stores of radioactive elements, and radiation can hurt people if it's not carefully controlled. By the time she was 10, Jessica was feeling very sick from all the radiation around her. Her parents knew that there was only one thing that might save their daughter. They knew from their tests that spiders could survive uncontrolled radiation much better than humans. So they used a special ray they had invented to get the spider's DNA into Jessica. But the doctors soon learned that the treatment had made her far stronger than they had anticipated. Soon, Jessica's fingers were sticking to surfaces. She was able to leap and jump farther than anyone would have thought possible. And over time, she learned that she could shoot power straight from her hands. Wow. The treatment had turned Jessica into something more than human and more than spider, making her a little bit of both. And as she grew older and learned how to use these fantastic powers, she began to call herself something to reflect that combination. She began to call herself Spider-Woman. As Spider-Woman, Jessica dictated her life to fighting crime. Her adventures took her all over the world and even outside of it, to distant planets. She was always ready to use her powers to battle evil wherever it might be found, in whatever form. From petty criminals to earth-conquering aliens, Spider-Woman was always there to save the day. And time again, Jessica proved that a Spider-Woman was just as good as any Spider-Man. Not sure if you guys can see her there. The end. That was a good one. I really like that one. Thanks again for joining us for Superhero Storytime. We hope you have a wonderful, marvelous day. Bye-bye, guys.